Guess the impression, okay?
Yeah.
Hey guys! Comedy Shorts Gamer here! No, I don't know either. And we're live.
You are now listening to Radio Rufus.
Wag one, brothers and sisters, you tasty tanks, and welcome back to another terrible episode of Radio Rufus. I promised that the first time we get a GOC guest of colour on the show, I would do a fat wag one. I'm fulfilling that prophecy today, so you can thank me for that. And you can thank me in a sexual manner later. I'll be looking forward to that, eagerly awaiting that after this show. But anyway, yes, today is an absolutely momentous episode. It's so momentous, I almost forgot to introduce my co-host. It is the absolutely flabbergasting Aidan Rafferty. Say hello to the people, Aidan.
Hello.
I'm, of course, Rufus Rice. And today I think we have our most requested guest ever. And what can I say about this man other than he fucks in the cubicle? He shits in the urinal, former dog owner, first pack opener, ice lolly eater, rap beefer, boxing hero with fewer career losses than Muhammad Ali, prank pioneer, and the official number 4 black person of all time. It's Deji. Welcome, Dej.
Hello. Hi.
Looking
Hello.
like an absolute pimp today. Love your fur coat.
Thank you.
It goes amazingly well with that Al Capone hat.
Yes.
You're like a gangster who was black.
The jacket fits perfectly as well, I think.
I think it's a woman's jacket, you know.
It might be,
So
I don't know who the fuck, I don't even know where you find that.
I've never seen. It's like you brought it with you because we've had that clothing rack for a year, but I've never seen that.
It just,
Really?
it just
No.
spawned in when you arrived.
Yeah.
what, you saying can I have it?
I wouldn't go that far. Isaac HP did nick a shirt.
Who?
Okay, never mind.
This TikToker we had on
He's
one
a
day.
guest that we had on, and we put on a shirt
Yeah.
as part of the info, and then he just fucking walked off with it.
No way.
So he just stole it. Yeah.
So technically, if I just walk away with this, then
Yeah. I'm not going to say anything about any stereotypes, but you just threatened to steal something in the first minute of this podcast. Anyway, Deji, welcome to the show. We looked up other people called Deji because we didn't know any.
yeah.
And every other Deji we could find is a sprinter.
Really?
Yeah. So you're by far the most famous Deji of all time. So
No,
congratulations.
I actually used to be a sprinter. Well, no, back in school. I know, I was rapid.
Were you?
Honestly. Yeah. Like,
Were you?
you
are
can't
you?
catch me.
I was so slow. I got beaten by most of the girls in year 8. Yeah. I'm so slow. I'm so much slower than I look.
Really?
Yeah, I think you took on my pace because I think you look slow.
You think I look slow?
Yeah.
No, I am slow now. But like, I used to be like rapid.
In your prime, you were rapid.
Yeah. I was-
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is? I've just been eating too much, man.
I saw your latest video. It's just called I'm Fat. What happened? Why are you so fat?
Do you know what it is? Do you know when? So I kind of just stopped boxing for a while, and then I've just been like just relaxing, and I've been moving and everything. I've been like move house and
Clearly not.
no. So I don't know. I've just kind of just been relaxing, just in my own zen. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, just chilling.
yeah, but then unfortunately you put on weight, you know.
Yeah.
So
Okay, yeah.
I suffer from that also.
but
Yeah.
yeah, no, thank you for having me. This
No,
is sick.
thanks so much for coming on. I think the first interaction we ever had was when you sent a DM to a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, I'm sorry about this. I got something to admit. I sent a video message back being like, yo, that's my girlfriend, bro. Like, don't be doing that. And then you came up to me at a Sidemen video shoot and you were like, oh, I'm so sorry, man. Like, that's really bad of me. And I was like, yeah, no worries. Let it slide. I'll allow that, yeah? But I just fucking lied to you because that's just a girl I know. And I was just like, oh, I'll send that video to him.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And then,
You know how I found that girl?
Yeah.
Through Hinge. So when I used to use Hinge,
yeah,
I used to take the conversation to Instagram,
yeah, right.
and then I don't know. Just one time I just messaged her again, and then So you know, I was there like, oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah. And then he came up to me and you apologised so nicely, and I was like, you should be fucking sorry, basically. But I just completely lied to you.
You don't even know who that is.
No, I know her.
Oh, you know her, but
I have no connection to her whatsoever.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said you used to use Hinge, or you retired from that game?
Yeah, you have.
Nah, so I feel like I shouldn't have really been on Hinge. You know what I mean? Because
It's a dangerous place.
Mine's been acting up lately. I've been getting bare men in my feed.
wait, you're on Hinge?
Yeah, I'm on Hinge, but it's just been serving me. I think I've run out of women. Honestly, it's just been serving me blokes.
You're lying.
No, I'm serious.
Wait, what? Wait, is your thing on just women only though?
Yeah, but look what came up on my feed yesterday.
Let me see that. Oh yeah, that's just a full-on man.
That's just a man in a wig.
Yeah.
But it must just be a man putting his gender as female.
No, it said man.
What the fuck?
Wait,
There's a glitch in the Matrix, Deji. Either that, or it's trying to subliminally tell me I'm gay. Something's going on.
It's trying to gaslight you into becoming homosexual.
Yeah.
But wait, what type of woman are you into then? Like black women?
You know, like societal norms and like normal beauty standards.
Yeah.
Like what the most basic thing to be considered hot.
Like blonde hair.
Yeah, that's my sort of thing.
Really?
It's because I think like those standards were written by guys like me for guys like me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
People that would be in like a perfume ad.
Like,
Oh, okay.
I listen to like Fetty Wap. And
No, you do not.
and I watch those music videos.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, I wish I was in the trap.
You could be one day.
All the girls in those videos,
Yeah.
that's too much buns for one white boy to handle. Like, don't
But
you think?
but you say that, but have you like I feel like you're selling
Are
yourself
you asking
short.
me if I've ever been with a black woman?
Yeah.
No.
You haven't.
Does that surprise you?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, really?
I thought maybe you'd like try and like
Especially you
experiment a little bit.
you claim to be a man of the world with all the travelling you've done. So I thought you would have as well at this stage.
Does India count?
I mean, not really.
Sort of halfway there.
I mean, I guess so, yeah.
Compromise?
I mean, no, not really, because that's like a different spice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
What spice is black people then?
like, I'll probably say like more. Oh my gosh. I don't know. It depends how hot you can, how hot the spice you can handle. You know what I mean?
On the Nando's scale,
Yeah,
I'm a sort of lemon and herb guy.
you're lemon and herb.
That's the kind of girl I like.
Is there one lower than that?
Yeah, but she's got to be a bit freaky
Okay.
on the sort of spice
no,
level. I think lemon and herb is like white girl, but she likes the thumb in.
Oh my god. Why not go extreme?
Well, it just hasn't happened to me yet.
No, but I feel like you're not looking there. You know what I mean?
You're right.
You could definitely make it happen.
Alright, that guy. Did you not swipe right?
No, because he has a six pack.
I had a friend back in Ireland that swiped through all of the women near him, and he started getting recommended women in Africa.
No way.
Yeah, he had went through everyone within like
Mate, I'm
three
telling
countries.
you, the algorithm just needs some stuff. I ran out of women in Africa. It's just men in Africa now.
Oh my god.
I'm going to be careful. I'm going to give Robert Mugabe and stuff. But
Yes.
I think my our biggest connection to you and why my fans love you so much is a video I made a while back, top 5 black people of all time, where I ranked you number 4.
Yeah, I have to correct you.
Yeah.
You made a new one and you ranked me number 3.
You're moving up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And at the end of this episode, there's an even newer one, and we'll see where you are on that.
No way.
Yeah. So you can look forward to that.
Oh, okay.
Are you expecting to move up or down? What do you think?
You know what?
Oh, it'd be,
I actually don't know. I
it
don't
would be
know.
shit for you if you moved down. So, the first time I met Nico Omilana,
Yeah.
he was like, by the way, your biggest contribution to the black community is that we now all agree that Deji is the number 4 black person of all time, above Martin Luther King, which I think is fair enough. You've definitely got more cultural impact than Martin Luther King.
100%, yeah.
Why would you say so?
Well, I think, for example, more people have heard, no, don't make it gay. You looked at me than like I have a dream. Like I've never watched that speech, but I have watched that YouTube video of you sucking on that.
You know
lolly.
what? I hate to. I haven't watched the speech myself. Like I have a dream. Like I don't think anyone really has. Well, I mean, they have. No, they have. But I mean, like in this generation.
Yeah.
Like people know Martin Luther King, but they don't.
Yeah, Martin Luther King doesn't know all the finishing moves in Tekken.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I think at least among our generation, more people know what you do than what Martin Luther King is up to. He also fell off big time. Whereas you're still trucking. You got way more subscribers than him.
Oh my gosh.
How many subscribers? Is it 13 point something million you have?
It's a lot.
12.4.
12.4?
Yeah.
I don't get anywhere near that.
MLK's not even fucking touching that.
Oh my.
Not even close, mate.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace, by the way. Is there any possibility that you were born on the day he died? Like he sort of his spirit inhabited your body?
When did he die?
1968?
No, I mean, like what? No, obviously not 90. Like what day?
One of the days.
One of the days.
I'm not sure of it myself exactly. I don't celebrate it.
You know?
Is it Pancake Day, right? He died on Pancake Day?
I don't know.
Yeah, because he had a big stack before he got shot.
Oh my gosh.
I think it was Pancake Day. Any historians out there, you can correct me on that. What was it like to face Floyd Mayweather? Because that's genuinely like a historic...
But you asked all your guests this?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
They give pretty shit answers, most of them.
What was it like? So, I mean,
Yeah.
when I got the call to fight Floyd Mayweather, I thought it was a joke. Like, genuinely.
Yeah, you would do.
I was like,
What the fuck?
Was it like those calls that I get from HMRC where it's like, hello?
no,
You did not pay any tax?
no, but here's the weird thing. Like, ages ago, like, maybe like 2016, I was talking to one of my friends, being like, I reckon I could beat Floyd. Like, if I weigh more than him, I could beat him.
Wrong.
No, but then it was just weird when I got that call, being like, "Do you want to fight Floyd?" Instantly, I call up Ben, being like, "I've got this call, blah blah blah." Anyway, what was it like fighting him?
Did you think it was a prank?
No, I knew it was legit.
Was it Floyd himself?
No, it wasn't Floyd. No,
Oh.
it was like his management.
Yeah.
So, and then, when I
Wait, was it Floyd's idea then? Because that's how it sounds like. He rang you up going like, well, I'd love to punch the shit out of Deji. Let's do that.
No. So it was his management's idea because I came off my victory with Fuzi.
Yeah.
And
Remember it.
and
well.
that's like I don't know. It was like a momentous thing, like Misfits history, this that blah blah blah. Everyone was like, whoa, Deji won. Like people, I've seen people like gasp for my victory.
Yeah.
I didn't know people cared that much about my whole boxing like career essentially. So then, like off the back of that, I guess I don't know. Floyd's team were like, yeah, let's fight.
Okay.
I want to fight this guy. So
Right.
I was like,
Sick.
100%. Why not?
Yeah. And how did you feel like before it? Did you think you were gonna win?
Obviously, in my head, so we were meant to be fighting in 14-ounce gloves. In my head, I'm like, okay, I can get some clean shots in. This, that, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
But then on the night of the fight, they changed it to 10-ounce gloves. And now I'm scared because in my head, it's like, okay, he's coming here to knock me
That
out.
can do a bit of damage.
Yeah.
I don't really know anything about boxing. Is 14-ounce gloves like oven gloves or like O.J.
More
Simpson?
cushioned.
Yeah, more cushion. More cushion on
Okay.
the gloves. 10-ounce gloves, less cushion.
Yeah.
So it's more like your knuckles are going to pierce through. So I'm thinking, okay, this guy wants to hurt me.
Right.
Every punch, in the fight, every punch felt like a sting. Normally when I get hit, it's like, boom, like a thud. Like, okay, cool.
You can take it.
Yeah. His were like stinging.
Fuck.
They're like whips. I'm like what? I've never ever felt something like that ever.
A lot of people take the piss, but it takes balls to get into the ring with anyone, but especially fucking Floyd Mayweather.
No, thank you.
Like how many? What was it?
Mate, I'm
he
too
was-
scared to get in the ring with Bevo. No, I honestly am because he will beat me.
No, he won't.
No,
No, he would. He
would.
definitely would.
He would.
This is the most unathletic specimen you will ever meet.
I look so much better at sports than I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After skiing, his sporting ability is
Skiing's my,
non-existent.
like if me and Bevo were on the slalom, I'd fucking smoke him. That's what they should do. Instead of YouTube boxing, they should do YouTube alpine downhill. I'd fucking smoke all those fucks on a pair of racing skis.
Did we actually think you'd lose to Bevo?
Yeah, because I think he like really would want to win. Whereas I just don't have the competitive spirit like that.
No, I reckon you could. You definitely could. Have you met him before?
I'd be blinded by the light shining off his teeth.
No, he's not that tall.
Is he not?
No,
I've never met
so
him.
you'll just ping him apart.
Okay, right. Well, in that case, yeah.
Can you organise this?
And then after I beat him, can I fight Floyd Mayweather?
I mean, yeah, maybe.
So during that fight,
Yeah.
obviously, if good job going easy on him because you could have done some serious damage there.
Yeah, I had to go.
He was kind of laughing.
Nah, bro. Oh my, this guy did not shut up the whole fight.
Really?
He was just talking. When we were on the clinch,
Yeah.
he was like, "You right, little man? You good, little man?" Like, just,
Really?
just talking to me. Just, yeah.
I don't get what he was happy to take the fight, but then whenever he was in the ring, he started taking the piss and being a dickhead.
What hated him he hated the most about the whole thing? They didn't chant his name once during the whole
Yeah,
fight.
I heard that. Yeah.
They were just chanting Deji, and he got pissed at that.
Yeah.
That's because they love a favourite, the crowd.
Yeah.
They love to get behind a true champion.
They had no time for the underdog.
Yeah.
But it was I don't know. I've never had like a whole press tour because the first press conference was in Vegas.
Yeah.
And the second one was in the UK, and then the third one being in Dubai. I've never had that before.
Yeah.
Normally it's just one press conference, weigh-in, fight.
A lot of traveling and stuff.
Yeah. So it was a weird one.
Yeah.
But I liked it though because it was more just I was making history essentially.
Yeah.
I can say I've been in the ring with Floyd.
That is mental.
Yeah.
I think I'll fight him when I'll do the Mike Tyson technique. I'll wait till he's like got some real arthritis, and then I'll go after him. Now
I don't think he's fighting anymore.
he's got too much. He'll still have too much in the tank for me.
Yeah, but no, he literally surprised me. He's still like very like
Yeah.
agile, everything.
But even throughout Floyd Mayweather's like professional career, I don't think fans ever liked him just because of his style of boxing. Because a lot of people thought
Yeah.
it was boring, so I don't think anyone was ever chanting his name, which probably pissed him off.
Yeah, 100. I think he's clever because
Yeah.
the whole point of boxing is hit, don't get hit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't want like CTE, you don't want any of that.
Yeah.
So what's the point? So
Yeah.
It makes sense.
I'd like to do celebrity jousting.
I mean, and that's a possibility, yeah.
You got to look in your eye like, what the fuck is jousting?
I know what, yeah, like the one with the horses and then
The horse and the stick.
Yeah.
I think I'd be all right at that.
Do you know what I don't understand though with jousting?
Yeah.
How is it that they manage to do and stay on the horses and then like go back around and like
What
how
if-
are they missing?
Oh, you think it's too easy?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like how is it? How are they missing? Like all you have to do is just aim for like their head or like their chest, and bang.
Yeah, I think we need to juice up the horses so they're running even quicker to make it harder.
And just like horse racing, they should barbecue the losing horse, and then everyone could have a big rib afterwards.
Do they do that?
Yeah. So like every race at Cheltenham, they'll
Okay, you're trolling, aren't you? I hate you. So
have,
much.
they have a kebab afterwards.
I hate you. So
A little Donna of the races. Yeah.
I mean, you get more meat off that than the jockeys.
Yeah.
448.
Basically an appetizer. Yeah. I want to talk about a recent moment that you had where you
okay.
correctly stated the cup size of the average British woman.
Yes.
Now, you acted like you knew that, but I know you just fucking guessed and were so happy when it was right.
No, I knew it. I swear.
Okay, how did you know that?
34 double D.
Yeah. Where did you get that stat from?
So, I don't know. Because it's one of those. You know when you just like watch a lot of shit, right?
Porn.
Or porn, and then and then you just have like not like for instance, like I know, you know those spiders, those stick spiders.
Yeah.
They're the most poisonous spiders, but they're not poisonous to us because they can't pierce through our skin.
Right.
Why do I know
It's a
that?
random bit of
Yeah,
knowledge.
you know what I mean. It's just like one of those random pieces of knowledge.
Do you reckon, though, that you'd
But-
be able to perfectly measure it by hand?
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
Yeah, you
yes,
would.
yes,
Great question. You think just from seeing a pair of tits, you get the cup size on?
Yes.
That's fucking impressive.
We'll have to put that to the test. Aidan, get your rack out.
What are you thinking? Through
What
the
do you think he's rocking under there? Because he has got some serious boobage. If you really push it together.
Give it just a quick...
I want to say like a 34B.
Oh, he's juicier than that. Come on, it's a good
Give
good
me a bit of
handful.
credit, Deji.
Good handful. It's got to be at least a C, and there's no way he's only a 34.
You know what was hilarious with that clip to me? you got the question about women's rights before it wrong, but you clutched up when it mattered.
Yeah.
There was a question about like women astronauts or something, and you're like, not sure. And then
got a fucking
34 double D without missing a beat.
Yeah. I also, obviously, your famous rap career going on with such classics like the Sidemen diss track.
Yeah. What else?
And that one about Anne Frank. When you put it together, were you like, wow, this is a bit edgy here, but no worries, it's just Anne Frank bars.
No, so here we go. When I made Ran, right?
Yeah, Ran.
Yeah. She ran.
He's too embarrassed even to rap it now. But for the listener, the lyrics are, yeah, he ran, hiding like he's Anne.
No, obviously, when I did that, I was like, oh yeah, that's hard, bro. Like, oh come on. But then when I released it, then the comments were like, it's a bit much. Then I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
And we're about to drop the beat right now, and you're going to do it live.
I have to say, it's the first Holocaust bars I've ever heard.
Yeah, hopefully not the last.
No, but you understood it.
Yeah.
That's my phone. But you understood it. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, we got it, yeah.
Yeah.
How much do you feel the goalpost has changed for what you can say and get away with since you started YouTube?
Oh, bro, I hate it now.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you, it's.
I don't think you could put out a video called Slavery FIFA this year.
Oh my gosh, never.
That sounds like your next TikTok.
No, but I feel like with how it is now, I feel like you can push the boundaries.
Yeah.
But you have to do it more in like an intellectual way. You know what I mean?
It's almost coming back round again.
Yeah.
Like 5 or 6 years ago, it was at its worst, it seems.
Yeah.
But now people are kind of pushing it a bit more.
But I feel like cancel culture is dead. You know what I mean?
It is.
So like now you can kind of, there are more things you can get away with. As
Yeah.
well as if you kind of admit defeat, then that's when
That's when it's over.
Yeah, that's when it's
Yeah.
over. But if you like just kind of ride the wave. All right, for instance, all right, let's say I said something like racist towards Asians. And,
Okay.
and the people were,
Feel free.
and
floor is yours.
and then someone like people like trying to cancel me for that. Instead of like being like, oh, I'm so sorry, this blah blah blah. What you could do, you could literally make a video, right? Being like, you know what? I know I said this. I don't care. And then but you turn it into a skit. So then behind you, an Asian guy would be like, "What'd you say?" You know what I mean? And he would just come out of nowhere like, "What'd you say?" And he'd be like, "Oh, I'm not." And then like another one, then another one, and then they just beat the shit out of you. And that's the skit. You know what I mean? And because then people will be like, "Oh, okay." So Deji, realizes what he's done is wrong, but he's made it out. He's made it like a joke.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then people, you know what I'm trying to say.
I think you just defeated cancel culture.
I think it's nice to see the creative process in real time.
I'm just glad that you said that the Asians were going to beat you up, because I thought you were going down the other path.
No.
How the fuck does that solve anything? Yes, I said this racist thing about Asians. Now I'm going to kick the fuck out of 6 of them.
Well, it cancels out 2 hate crimes. Just cancels out. It's a double neg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm trying to say? Like, if you not like make it a joke, but kind of like show the fun.
I've always said I don't think you can get cancelled if you just back it.
Yeah.
Like, because people tell me my stuff is offensive sometimes, and I go, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, no, it's I've seen.
But
like,
you individually know your intentions with what you say.
Yeah.
No, because when I watch Rufus' stuff,
Yeah.
I know it's like satire. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
obviously there are people who are gonna take it.
Yeah.
Take it the wrong way. But I mean, the people who take it the wrong way.
There was this one guy who
they've done one.
made a live stream about me.
No way.
And he roasted me using a spreadsheet, which is like the sneakiest roast of all time. And he was like, I hate watching through all my TikToks. And every time there was a racial joke, he would add 1 to a tally. And then he had boxes for like racial joke,
Self-aware.
self-aware joke, and funny. And there was 0 in the funny column.
No way. But I mean, what? Funny is like subjective, isn't it?
Yeah,
You know
so
what
it's
I
just
mean?
pointless. Yeah.
I think it's stupid.
I just didn't realize you were doing satire.
No, maybe not. I just want to circle back to another of your famous lyrics.
Oh, okay.
I shit in a urinal. Have you ever actually shit in a urinal?
No.
Have you ever fucked in a cubicle?
Yeah, great question.
Yes.
Oh, there we go.
Where and when?
Where and when?
Which cubicle?
You actually asking?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll tell you about the time I shit in a urinal as well.
Wait, you shit in the urinal?
Yeah, I did, but you go first.
No, you haven't.
I have.
Like,
Yeah.
on your life.
Yeah.
No, say it. Say it. I swear on my life.
Yeah, I swear on. I will put this on jar.
What's jar?
Like God for Jamaicans or something.
You're crazy.
You know, like the Rasta God. I'll put it on him.
What? So when I had sex with a girl on a cubicle,
Yeah.
I was a girl from my old school. So we kind of like rekindled and everything.
Classic.
We,
It was to a different school.
Yeah, no. So we went to the cinema. We watched Sausage Party, if I remember.
Did you do the popcorn trick? You know, where you
No. We actually watched the movie. Like no tricks, nothing. Blah blah blah. Wait, could I? It wasn't Sausage Party because I couldn't drive then.
Sausage Party was like 2017, I think.
I like.
No, I couldn't.
It couldn't have been Sausage Party because I wasn't driving.
Anyway, long story short, we couldn't find a place because I couldn't go back to my parents' house. We couldn't go back to hers.
Why? Were your parents not up for that?
I mean, I doubt they would be. So
Absolute vibe killers. That's me. That's ruining the moment.
So yeah, long story short, we found a place.
Yeah.
It was a little.
Got to be disabled bathroom, right? Because there's
No,
more space.
No, it wasn't. It was a normal one.
Traditional.
Yeah, we just did our thing. No one walked into the bathroom, so we kind of.
That's ideal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, yeah, I shat in a urinal in Indonesia in 2012. Right, moving on to our next.
Did you actually?
Yeah, next segment. This is questions for black people.
Wait, no. Did you actually?
Yeah.
Explain.
So I was actually like vomiting in the sink.
Yeah.
I had just had mad barley belly. I was just massively ill, right? And I was in this restaurant and I was just vomiting in this sink because I was just so ill. And then I felt it coming from the other direction, but I was already bent over this sink. So I just had to sort of put it into reverse, beep, beep, throw it back with the motion. And behind me, there was just a urinal. So I just had to go in there. I was only a kid.
You've done the best with what you had, I think.
Yeah, improvise, adapt, overcome.
But how old are you now?
23.
You're 20. You are not 23.
Black don't crack.
Shut up.
Motherfucker.
How old are you?
23.
You are not 23.
I am.
How old
He
is
is
he?
23, yeah.
You are not 23.
How old do you think I am?
I was gonna say like.
30, don't say 30.
No, I was gonna say like 26, 27.
Yeah, close enough.
What? How old are you?
23.
You are not 23.
Born in 2002.
He absolutely is 23. Everyone always thinks this.
Promise you, Dej.
Put it on jar.
It's also going on Jar. Jar's going to be carrying a lot of stuff by the end of this fucking episode. So Jar's got the weight of the world on his shoulders. Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
When's your birthday?
March 27th.
Oh, so you're 24 this year. Oh wait, no.
No,
next year.
Just turned.
Next year. I just turned 23.
No way.
Yeah, I know.
You're full of shit.
I promise you.
You are not 23.
I am, Dej.
Stop, man.
What do you want from me?
No.
Right, let's move on to our next segment now. This is questions for black people. In honor of our first GOC guest of colour, we're going to ask Deji some questions. I don't really have any black friends. That might not surprise you, because I went to a school with we had one black guy.
Yeah.
His name was Oba. He was Nigerian.
Yeah.
And he once accused the dinner lady of being a racist because she kicked him out when he cut in the line. And he pulled the race card. He was like, it's because I'm black.
I mean, okay, yeah.
So there we go.
But you didn't like Oba?
Oh, he was all right.
He was alright, yeah.
But he did used to pull the race card, like when you...
Like all the time?
Yeah, like when you tackled him in football and stuff. He was like, don't tackle me, that's racist.
But was he being funny or was he being serious?
Oh, it's funny.
Oh, there you go.
Did take it too far sometimes.
Okay.
When he started to get put in detention, he was like, even more proof, they're just being racist.
By the way, here's proof on famous birthdays.
Yeah, famousbirthdays.com, there we go. March 27th, 2002.
23 years old.
No way.
Right, next one. First question. Questions for black people. Question 1.
Hello.
How scared were you of your mum growing up?
Oh, petrified.
Really? Because
Yeah.
my parents were so chill.
For real.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, you're white. So it
Nah,
makes
but
sense.
I think there might be something in common with like Irish parents and yours, because mine were fucking I was terrified.
Yeah,
of my
no,
mum.
I've heard Irish parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mum was trying to hook me up. Like, anytime I'd mention a girl from school, she'd be like, "Oh, you got a girlfriend, yeah?"
Oh, no.
Trying to hit that.
Yeah, they were.
Why are mums freaky like that? Like, anytime you mention,
Don't call your mum freaky.
but anytime you mention a girl from school, she's like, "What are you saying?
Oh my gosh.
Is she a girlfriend?"
My parents
Trying to
were
get-
sound. They were dead on, but my mum was terrifying. Like she'd come at you with a shoe, a fucking those shovel things for picking up a pizza, whatever she had to hand.
Why did you have a pizza shovel?
It was one of those plastic ones. She just had to scoop out the Iceland pizzas from the freezer or from the oven.
What, you mean like the pizza cutters?
No, not the cutter. She didn't fucking slice me up. Like the thing you put under the pizza to lift it up.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
My parents were pretty chill. All they had was a Glock. No, I'm joking. It was a very relaxed childhood. My parents were trying to get me into booze.
Really?
Yeah, because that's the mindset. Like, if you give your child alcohol, they won't get out and get into trouble. They'll just get shit faced at home.
I can see the logic behind that.
Yeah, it's like that whole logic of if you give it to them early, then they won't want it later.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's the sort of. It was so relaxed. Yeah.
You don't feel the need to rebel as much.
No, exactly.
What's the most afraid you've ever been of your parents? Like,
Yeah.
what did you do to
Great
cause
question.
them?
My GCSE results,
Were they bad?
they were terrible. No, but the reason is I was sleeping throughout literally all of them.
I highly doubt that.
No, I swear.
Well, I think you were doing.
Because I was doing YouTube at the time, so I didn't care about.
I think you were wanking personally.
But yeah, so I just slept throughout. No, the only ones that I
You were too busy
cared about,
opening packs, right? Basically.
I was opening packs at the time. Yeah,
Yeah.
But the only ones I cared about were like the ones that actually liked the teacher. So
Yeah.
history and English. Those are the ones I actually cared about.
Yeah.
So for English literature, I got an A.
Let's go.
English, I got an A as well.
You're a gentleman and a scholar.
But history, I got a B. And the rest, I got U's.
Use.
Yeah.
I got a U in my religion one, and I just slept the whole way through that as well.
I didn't even know that was an option.
Religion?
No,
I get
a
the
U.
U.
Oh, fuck, what's the U?
Ungradable.
It only goes down to F.
Yeah, well, it's
doesn't it?
basically if you. I wrote one thing down and woke up at like a minute before the bell went and just wrote Jesus Christ because he probably had something to do with it.
He's always hanging around, that guy. Yeah.
Yeah, so I got a U, and then when I got the results, I remember hiding the results, being like, "Oh no, they're gonna come back next week. They're coming next week." And yeah, to this day, I don't think my parents actually saw my GCSE results.
Did you get the belt?
Oh, bro, it was either the belt, wooden spoon, it was a slipper.
Yeah.
One time, so we had this really long ruler. It was like this long.
Was that to measure the penises in your household?
I was waving.
I used to have one of those small ones that comes in the geometry kit.
I remember my mum was like, "Give me your hand." I was like this. And she went, vroom. I was quick with it though.
Yeah, right.
Bang! Broke the ruler. So the ruler broke. And she was pissed at the ruler. That's when I made my escape. And
You had to make like a quick exit.
I didn't realise your house was like Alcatraz.
no, but
You were getting fucking killed.
Literal prison break.
but yeah, no, it was good times in my opinion. Yeah, good times. Yeah.
I heard my parents swore at me once.
Really?
Yeah, once in my entire career.
Your entire.
I'm like Gary Lineker. I never even got a yellow card.
Why did they swear at you?
Because I got suspended from school. I had a few drinks and tried to impress a girl 3 years above me, and then I just got caught by a house parent at boarding school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was so scared of getting suspended.
Really?
But no, up until when I started doing YouTube, I was trying to get suspended so I could do YouTube.
Just to get more.
Yeah.
So you can open more packs.
Yeah, no, literally. No, but here's the thing. My teachers realized that. So I was being rebellious on purpose. Let's say during like IT, I'm playing games and everything. My teacher's like, "What are you doing?" I'm just like, "I'm working." I'm just, playing games in front of her. She's like, "Get out of the classroom." I'm like, "Sure." I get out of the classroom. Instead of staying like outside the classroom, I'm walking away, going outside, just doing my own thing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get suspended.
Were you like a cool Maz games or a mini clip guy?
Mini clip? Oh, mini clip.
You're
100%.
such a mini clip guy.
Oh, I have to be.
You've got that written all over you.
Have to be mini clip. You know what I mean? Come on.
What were your classic games? Your go-tos?
So Fire and Ice.
Yeah, I was about to say Fireboy and Water Girl straight.
Yeah. I used obviously the football game.
You an 8-pool pool guy?
No.
Oh, I was a big.
Any of you
I
ever
don't
played
like that.
Dune Buggy?
No.
Dune Buggy was a classic of mini clip.
Oh, there was one game. there was one game that it's like some cowboy shooter, and you just have to you press S to go down and then and then W to go up, and you just shoot. And
Brokeback Mountain. That's what it's called.
probably
Yeah, that's it. Next question. Would you consider yourself more black than a light skin?
What?
Would you consider yourself more black than a light skin?
I mean, yeah, I guess
because I don't consider myself more white than someone with a tan. You know what I mean? We're both white, equally white.
Are you whiter than me?
You're either white or you're not. I don't think that people are more white than other white people.
But I mean, a light skin. When you say light skin, you mean like mixed race or?
Up to you, really.
Balls in your court.
Yeah.
But I say I'm more black. I'll probably say yeah.
Yeah. So they're less black than you.
You set me up.
Even though they're still black.
But when you say, I mean, like if you're saying like more black, like what visually, then
just how you would think of them?
Spiritually.
Yeah, spiritually.
Well, I mean that depends on your upbringing. So
yeah.
So it depends. If I don't know. I can't answer that.
So do you think like if you're mixed race,
but
you go on picnics when you're a kid, you're lost?
I'm more black than you.
Yeah, right.
100%. No, you as a black man, you're not going on no picnic.
What was the whitest thing your family ever did?
What's that again?
The whitest thing your family ever did?
Oh, the whitest thing.
Any picnics at your house?
Probably take me and JJ to private school.
Yeah,
that's pretty white.
That's wear a suit to school.
Yeah. Like blazers, all of that. Yeah.
They didn't realize how badly that was going to come back to bite both of you. In the
yeah, you know what I mean. Oh my gosh, I didn't. It kind of comes back to like the whole 8 Mile thing, where he's like, you went to Cranbrook. That's a private school.
Yeah.
I'm there like, why is that a diss? But it's a diss.
Yeah, now
You
understand.
dissed Simon for going to the same private school as you.
Yeah.
That's such a classic moment.
Can I ask a question, by the way? How many subscribers did you have whenever you were doing GCSEs?
Great question.
Ooh, I think I had about 89K.
Fuck.
Oh, but definitely not 88 or 90.
No,
specific.
89,000.
It was because I remember I think it was like 89,600 something. Yeah. If I'm like.
So it was still kind of a gamble, you fucking off the GCSEs? Yeah. Because I was thinking if you had like 1 million, I would have been like, look, mum and dad.
Yeah, no. My parents would be like, yeah.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? But obviously.
Next question. Can you pronounce the name of this African country?
Yeah, Niger.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Or how do you want me to pronounce it?
Well, it's up to you.
What do you want to say?
That is the official first M word of the podcast. It only
It's the first one that we haven't cut.
Yeah. First one we haven't cut out. 62 episodes in. Congrats, Dej. Big moment for me.
Wait, if you go on YouTube, they'll bleep it, so it doesn't get like demonetized.
Yeah, we'll have to bleep it, yeah.
Yeah.
Last question. Is calling this item an African suitcase offensive?
I'll probably say so.
For the listener, it's basically a plastic bag.
Yeah, I'll probably say so, yeah.
Or is it funny?
I mean, it's funny.
It's both. Yeah. All right, well, let's get into the news now.
All right.
And in honor of Katy Perry and the rest of the women who went to space this week, Deji, if you could send one woman to space forever, who would it be?
Ooh, Hillary Clinton.
Why?
I think she's kind of pointless, you know what I mean?
Right, okay. I think she's kind of a hood bae, though. Like, honestly, get some gold up in their teeth. They call her Grillery Clinton. You know what I'm saying? Like, she got back. I don't know. She could be Bayesian, Trini, or Haitian. I don't know where this girl's from.
Wait, she got back?
She got motion.
Does she?
Yeah.
Huh.
I thought you said you couldn't handle all that.
I definitely can't handle all that.
I gotta Google now.
You could handle all that, Dad.
She got back?
Yeah, she's mixed race.
Screen.
Are you gonna get on screen? Alright.
She's mixed race.
Is she?
Yeah.
She's not.
She's from Jamaica.
She's from Jamaica?
Kingston. Yeah. Look at that buns. Look at those. Look at that cake, Deji. Look at those thick thighs.
She got her thighs are nice, but
Don't act like that's not a lot better than you were imagining.
no, it is pretty good.
Can you handle all that?
Yeah, I'll give it a good go. You know what I mean?
Do you think you could control that wine?
Could you catch it efficiently?
Yeah. Could you catch it with serious precision? Like imagine her like throwing it back to some dancehall, little bit of one dance, little bit of nonce FM, like
What the fuck is Nonce FM?
Drake. Like I feel like you wouldn't mind that. She's a bit of a bad gal.
And you know what? I think I could probably control that line. You know what I'm trying to say?
I'm talking like Prism Kingston, little bit of Shandapal, Batty gal, temperature, you're not gonna ride, temperature, turning me on. Yo.
Are you still sending her to space?
Huh?
Are you still going to send her to space?
As long as you're in there as well.
Yeah, there you go. But can I change it then?
Yeah, sure. You're changing it because she's got too much batty to send to space. Before setting off to space,
Yes.
there are some great quotes from the team. So it was an all-woman team.
Okay.
The first for years and years and years. I mean, they didn't fly the thing because it pilots itself.
No,
They they got strapped into it.
Okay.
So these are some of the great quotes of all time. They're up there with "Don't make it gay" for me. Katy Perry said, "I'm gonna put the ass in astronaut."
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did. And then another woman said, I wanted to test out my hair and make sure that it was okay. So I skydived in Dubai to make sure it would be good. Like as a test, to make sure my hair would look good in space.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't get that it's being referred to as a mission. They literally just went for a spin. Like, they didn't do anything when they were up there.
Wait, what, what, did they go to space?
Yeah, but it only takes 11 minutes and then they're only in weightless mode for 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's only just space.
So what, did they actually go into space though?
They didn't get out of the shuttle
Just about into space.
for 4 minutes, then they came back down.
Yeah.
And they're
Is that-
being referred
is
to
that-
as astronauts.
That doesn't count.
I don't think so either.
Doesn't
They just
count at
sat there. Like, I take the
Yeah,
bus to
I
work
don't-
every day. It doesn't make me
I
a
don't
bus
think
driver.
I don't think they get league points. I think it's a friendly, but like, but I mean I think it's still technically space.
all. I mean, yeah, it's higher than the norm.
You know what's funny is Katy Perry went up there and she didn't even look out the fucking window.
That
You're
is
not.
ridiculous.
No. So instead of looking out the window at
Yeah.
like the Earth, she held up this like thing which had the set list of her new tour on it, but the camera wasn't high resolution enough to read it, so nobody knows what it is.
Wait, are you actually? No, be
No, I'm being
serious.
No,
serious.
this is real. This is so.
She didn't look out the fucking window, Dej.
Yeah.
And then when they were coming back down, she sang "What a Wonderful World." You know that song? But there wasn't enough time to do all of it, so she just did a few bars.
I don't know if you're trolling me.
No,
it's real.
No,
it's
real. And then she got out and she kissed the ground like she just won the fucking Champions League.
It was like a month after those two astronauts that were stuck in space for 9 months came back to Earth as well.
Yeah.
And I've had shits longer than her space trip, and she's kissing the ground like she's just retired from football.
Yeah. The Xabi Alonso vibe.
I mean, what's that? What's that Logan Paul thing? Always plug. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, it's like Logan Paul going to the moon, and instead of like putting a flag down, it's like just Maverick t-shirt. Holding a Maverick t-shirt in the wind.
And people are discussing it as like a big win for feminism. Jeff Bezos paid for it. It was all
Yeah.
paid for by one of the wealthiest white men in the world.
You know how like he said like one small step for man when he went on the moon.
Yeah.
This is one big step back for feminism.
It really is.
It really is because they did fuck all.
Yeah.
And why are they sending like
That's-
Katy
that's-
Perry? Surely send an astronaut or someone that's training to actually have something to do with it.
Or someone who's had a hit in the last 10 years. At least. I'd like to send Hillary Clinton up there so I can see her throwing it back in weightless mode.
Zero gravity.
Yeah, rippling. That would be lovely.
If you were offered the opportunity to go to space, would you take it? Knowing the backlash that they got.
Nah, probably not.
Nah.
I'll be real. No, not like backlash or not.
I want to
fair
have.
enough.
I think I want to have a Wii in weightless mode and see where it goes,
But the thing is,
and then basically just kind of play dodgeball
you
with
don't
it. Like,
have to go to space for that. You can. There are places where you can,
Simulators?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I want the real thing.
You know?
Yeah.
But no, I don't care enough for space. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'd be more
That's like
interested-
most black people won't even go skiing, so let alone space.
I was actually meant to go skiing this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I backed out.
So I went skiing last week, and I kept a running total of how many black people I saw.
Yeah.
Because it's such a white people thing. It's
Yeah.
actually quite rare. It's kind of like my school. It was quite rare to see a black person.
Yeah.
And I counted to 3, but then I realised that 2 of them were the same guy.
Oh.
I just saw him twice.
That's like,
I'm not even joking. They just don't go skiing.
that's like Cornwall. If you go to Cornwall,
Yeah.
the chance of you seeing like a black person are like 0 to none.
It was the same in Ireland. I didn't meet a black person until I was like 16.
No, that's actually true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
I might have saw one on the television,
Yeah.
never in person.
Wow.
Generally, because my school was just all white Catholic children, primary school, secondary
He
school.
is from the countryside.
I live in the middle of nowhere, like. Yeah.
All
Right.
So what was your reaction when you first saw one?
I wasn't like, oh fuck, what's going on? Like, I watched The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, like I knew they existed.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I was just like, oh shit, it's good.
What,
to
did you
tick
not
that
like
one
want
off.
to like touch his face to see if it was like chocolate or something? Oh,
Deji inventing racism. I remember we used to have this one, like, you know how like little kids are kind of racist because they
Don't know any better.
Yeah, they don't know any better.
Yeah.
So we played rugby against the school, and they had a couple of black guys, and he like didn't want to tackle them because he thought he would catch black. I don't know.
It's not contagious, is it?
Yet. Right. Let's move on to our next story before we get into some really dangerous territory. So, a Christian priest has come out with an interesting new theory on one of the internet's favourite homophobic podcasts. We're in the hunt for that crown. We're trying to be the number one
Yeah, we're coming for the gold.
homophobic podcast.
We're coming
but
for the
we're not
gold this
there,
year.
We're not there yet. His big new idea is that the body scanners at airport security turn you gay. So apparently, inside the scanner at security, there's a secret, and I quote this from him, gay beam, which basically like locks on, lasers you, and makes you queer.
who the fuck said this?
It is a priest.
Can I just show you a photo of this priest, by the way?
Yeah, let's have a look.
Tell me that's not the most closeted gay man you've ever seen.
Oh, he's such a bear.
Wait, how does he sound?
You put headphones on down
American?
to the side. They should be on the floor there.
I'll be able to tell you if he's gay.
Just my voice.
Yeah.
That's your 2 skills, isn't it? You can tell the size of tits by looking at them and tell if someone's gay by hearing it.
I wouldn't let him do it. Said you're getting patted
you
down,
hear him
too,
okay?
buddy. I don't want them turning you gay. It appears having a guy touch you all over the place is, on its face, seems worse. But you don't really know what those things are doing to you. So
Where the imaging goes.
He's kind of zesty.
Yeah.
He's a little zesty.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's gay.
I think he is. There's never been someone that's had that mustache that hasn't give at least one rim job.
No, I think he likes getting them.
I think he does both. I think he's a bit versatile on it.
Yeah, he's a utility player.
Yeah.
Can slot in anywhere, really.
Yeah, that closet's not even glass. It's like fucking cling film or something.
Tracing paper.
No, so he's saying when you go through security, it's a gay beam.
The scanner turns you gay, like the metal detector.
Well, like instantly.
Which would be true if everyone who went through one became gay. But I've been through it and I'm only a bit gay.
Although saying that, our editor one Friday left us as straight as an arrow, and then on the Monday after travelling, he came back in with a tote bag and he was reading normal people.
Yeah.
So he like
It did turn him gay. So that's actually a good bit of evidence.
When you say you're a little bit gay,
Yeah.
like explain.
Like, I like cocktails.
yeah.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Is that?
And an occasional finger up the bum.
What's your guess trait, Deji?
My gayest trait. I probably would say I have any. I'll be real.
Well, liking
with
men.
I don't like men.
Yeah.
But yes.
Yeah, so this guy is like, I prefer being patted down by the man instead of going through the scanners. On the face of it, having a guy touch you all over the place seems worse. But we don't know what those things are doing to you. He thinks that the scanner takes a photo of you naked. Like, it's like...
He's clearly trolling. I think he knows that if you say something absurd, it's gonna go out there. You know what I mean?
Oh, you'll get on our podcast.
Yeah, that's true. He achieved that, if nothing else.
Yeah. And our next story then. Like a shag in the aeroplane toilets on a flight from Dublin to Manchester, this is just a quickie. A man has been arrested after stealing a genuine Second World War Soviet tank and taking it for a joyride around the streets of Poland. Which, that's got to be mad PTSD for the Polish guys, because they really got it from both ends. They were like prime Bonnie Blue, just taking it from both sides. The Germans, the Soviets, they were right in between. They just got roughed up. That was the original train.
So
The
what?
original Eiffel Tower, probably.
Yeah.
So what? He
stole a tank.
how do you steal
So
the tank?
his job,
Yeah.
he's in transportation, and his job was to transport it. But instead of doing that, he just nicked it and went for a fucking joyride.
But for how long?
He was like, in my Lamborghini, you know.
But where? Where can you possibly?
He just drove it around the streets.
Yeah, so he drove it around the streets of unpronounceable Czech town.
Let's see.
Pajeckzn.
Wait, show me.
That one. You pronounce. Have a go at that.
Oh,
Projecno.
Oh yeah, of course, Pajeckno. Yeah, I bet that's right. So then the residents were like, "What the fuck? We're getting invaded again." Because they remember the Second World War.
Yeah.
They were like, "Fuck, the tanks are on our streets all over again." So they called the police, and they found that the guy was actually not only had sold the tank, but he was drunk driving it. So he'd had like 10 beers, got behind the wheel, didn't have insurance, was just parading it around this town. But I think that's pretty safe because I don't think tanks can go that fast.
Yeah, that's true.
No, they're pretty fast.
Yeah, but they're not as fast as like, you know.
What, like a Lambo or something?
Yeah.
A golf buggy probably goes faster than a tank.
No.
It's hard to see the kids crossing the road though.
A tank can go like 70 miles per hour.
That is
What
absolutely
the fuck?
bollocks.
Yeah, honestly.
Nah, I believe him because he was talking about his like autistic memory from earlier.
Yeah, no, honestly, check it.
me
Honestly,
check
tanks.
But it's hard to see the kids out the window, isn't it? Because you're just looking through that pipe.
Yeah, that's true because there's only like that one small window.
Yeah.
But unless, oh no, I was gonna say unless it's like been customized, but it hasn't, isn't it? Because it's from World War.
They couldn't get it to start.
40 to 60.
Yeah,
It's pretty fast.
pretty rapid actually.
Yeah.
So they couldn't get the tank to start to drive it away. So they had to cut it into bits and then take it away.
No way.
Because they couldn't, it just broke down.
I guarantee that shit-faced Polish fella would have got it restarted straight away.
Yeah.
Had he got back into that thing.
No problems. So there we go.
So what? What's his jail time? What's he getting?
We don't know yet, but you get, it's like up to 8 years. And it's not for stealing the tank, it's for driving an uninsured vehicle. Right, let's get into our sports segment now. And this
Okay.
is Snatch of the Day. And we return to a topic we covered all the way back in episode 6, the Ugandan Soft Ground Wrestling League, which is a mud wrestling promotion. You know about this?
Joella.
Run by a white supremacist, actually. It's actually run by a white supremacist.
Oh, is it, what, you're on about the Mud Mania?
Yeah. So the guy who runs it is this guy called Lord White, right? And he's a white supremacist. He's British originally, a white guy. And he went there, and it's basically just him watching like locals beat each other up. Like there's quite a dark sort of racial element to it. And he does these sort of like speeches like Prime Vince McMahon, where he's like, I'm the colonial leader. I'm the colonial leader. You guys will fight for me and all this sort of stuff. Like if you get deep into the law, it's just racism. It really is.
That is fucked.
And also the mud wrestling, like barely mud. When we covered it last time, it was just like guys getting body slammed into hard, solid ground.
I think I've seen some.
Yeah. It's just people getting absolutely just panhandled on the solar plexus.
You heard that Joella's there?
Yeah, so it's huge news for Ugandan sports because Joe Weller will be fighting about at the famous Mudmania Kigali event, which is also the name of the poo party I went to, but that's not relevant.
Oh my god.
So 5,000 people are in attendance, apparently.
5,000.
Well, I mean, that they could have pulled that number out of their ass.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But is it paid?
I don't know. I think it's like more likely to be, 5 people watching, but we'll see.
But it depends. If it's like first come, first serve, like you just come watch.
I just don't think that many people in Kampala know Joe Weller.
But they'll be there for the main event.
Like, do you think they're kicking around in the slums going like, washer machine. Like they think, yeah, I love internet melts, bro. I just don't think that's their sort of bands. I think they're more they've got more important stuff
Yeah.
to go on.
But I feel like, what do they really have in Uganda? So I feel like when they see this, they're like, oh, entertainment.
Right? Yeah.
Whenever we watched it originally, there was bigger crowds than you would have thought.
Yeah, there were at least 12 people. but-
Because what do we have, like, entertainment wise? We have so much.
yeah.
What do they have? I mean, they probably have like PlayStation and all that, but
Yeah. So you'll like this story.
oh, go on.
So when I was at school, we had to work for a charity as part of this trip, and we were working in the electronics department. So what we were doing is we were testing systems that people had donated, and then putting them in shipping containers and sending them to underprivileged communities. So we were working for this one in Ghana at the time. So our job was there were old Xboxes and stuff, and we had to test it to make sure it worked. But our boss was a real dick, and he was like, "You have to get 5 working systems by the end of the day. You have to. That's what I'll accept. So I won't accept anything less, right?" But the thing is, we didn't have enough working parts to get 5 systems together, and we didn't want to get in trouble. So we just put a load of shit in a box and sent it to Africa. So I hope, if you guys are watching in Ghana, I hope you managed to fix it on your end, because we couldn't get anything fucking working. We were just like random batteries, Wii remote, old PS2, just chuck it, tell him it works. I'm not getting in trouble for that.
But what, did they not test it beforehand? Before sending
No, that
it?
was our job. But we were just like, fuck it.
Wait, you still got paid?
No, it's charity work. You don't get paid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But if you guys are watching from Ghana, sorry about that. Sorry about the load of random plastic we just sent you. Hopefully you managed to get it working. We couldn't.
They probably like use it as like shells or something. You know what I mean? Or like just like
You think
we use
like,
like a doorstop or something.
You think they're out there in the slums of Ghana using a PlayStation as a doorstop?
you know,
I guess so. We didn't send you guys any fucking batteries either. So hopefully you managed to find some of that stuff. Yeah. So the thing about the Joe Weller fight is it's the undercard. It's not even the main fight.
is it not?
No, he's got to work his way up. So there's a championship match, but he's not in it.
I remember seeing that they called him Logan Paul's
They
brother.
did on the poster.
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah, they called him Logan Paul.
They've really got their wires crossed there.
Look at I've got a photo of it here. I zoomed in on it so you can see Joe Weller, Logan Paul brother.
Oh my god.
It's not even close. Wait, so they mistook him for Jake Paul.
I think they might just be because he has a link to WWE to sell tickets, to referring to him as his brother.
Right, okay. Yeah.
Which maybe it'll work.
Right, now we get into what I think can only be the most anticipated segment of the show. Because I'm here to present my re-rank of the top 5 black people of all time, with Deji here to react.
Oh my gosh.
Number 5, Drake. What do you think?
Is he black?
It's a half point, isn't it? If he was more black, I'd put him higher.
Alright, okay.
I think that's acceptable, that one.
Yeah.
How much of your decision was based on the size of his cock?
Oh, he's got a hog on him. Have you seen it?
No.
You haven't seen Drake's penis? I think it might be bigger than your dad's.
What, he's got a...
I know, it's a high benchmark.
Wait, where is...
He
what?
helicoptered it on Twitter once.
He helicoptered it on Twitter.
Yeah.
You're capping?
No.
No.
Have you never heard about this?
No.
It's probably bigger.
Were you buried in Hillary Clinton's arse cheeks? What's going on?
It's bigger than the whole Olatunji family combined.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Thing's
when we're
massive.
saying size, like how big?
How
Horse?
big's the full Olatunji family combined?
Well, I can tell you, like, I can give you my dick size.
Yeah,
You
go for
sure? No, can you give an... Okay.
it. The size of your finger?
No.
Oh.
Right, okay.
Solid.
I have to use my hands.
So let's say 3 of those. Yeah.
3!
Yeah.
No, so you're telling me he's got a third leg?
Mate, it's like a small horse or a big sort of woman.
I'm Googling this. Huh?
No, you got to see it. Number 4, Cole Palmer.
Who the fuck is that?
Oh my god. You haven't heard of Cole Palmer?
You've officially hit the point where you've got too much money to take an interest in anything else.
Because I thought you were going to have a big laugh at that because he's white.
Oh, was he white?
Well, he's Jamaican, but he is white.
Oh. Okay.
Number 3, Elliot Crawford.
Oh my god.
Is he black?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that's why he's only number 3. Otherwise, he may be number 2.
Is he black?
I don't know.
I don't know. Is he?
Guy could be from
You're
anywhere.
the expert here.
Yeah.
I don't think he's.
Is there a difference in
Well,
being
Elliot-
black and being that?
Oh yeah. So you have black people and you have.
What do you mean?
So let me give you an example. So this is a group of black people. No, a group.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, what's up? What's up? They'll be like, the fuck? They want to fight you.
Yeah.
A group of black people, you say, what's they'll be like, okay. Weirdo, and they don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are you talking about as a black man saying that, or if a white man was to say it?
Yeah, white person saying it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What category do you fall into?
I mean, so I don't know. I get critiqued for not giving a shit about the word. Like, if someone called me a to fight you over a word, you know what I mean?
I wouldn't risk it though. Like if it was just if it was just a random, I don't think I would just chance it with the N word.
But I've been called an Uncle Tom for being for not getting angry at someone saying the N word.
Yeah.
But I'm more at a standpoint of why am I gonna fight you over a word? Why would I risk going to prison because you called me an N word? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I suppose it's the context of it.
Yeah.
Someone's yeah. You might take a bit more offense if they used it in a certain way.
If someone's like, "Oh, you dirty, stinking," like, then I'll look at you like I'll just laugh at you. But if they then attack me,
Yeah.
then I'll probably attack you.
Yeah.
But if they're like, "Oh, what's up? Oh, you great," right? And then he attacks me, I'll still attack you. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I don't.
Can you fill in for me for the next sentence? By the way, Elliot Crawford, if you are watching this and you want to confirm or deny whether you are a just let us know. Thanks for the assist there. Cheers. Right. Number two, Rosa Parks,
Alright, I like that
the
one.
bus driver.
Yeah.
All agree on that?
Yeah.
So how are you feeling that you were 4th, then you were 3rd, and number 1's still to be?
Number 1's still open.
Damn. So
So we've gone Drake, Cole Palmer, Elliot Crawford, Rosa Parks number 2.
yeah.
Number 1, KSI.
Fuck, I'm falling off.
You fooled it off.
I think after this podcast, though, if we were to re-rank, maybe next week, you might be like 5th again.
Yeah. I'm gonna need you to fill in again for me here.
All right.
In your opinion, who is a top 5 of all time?
Top 5 time.
Yeah. This is like insider info.
All right. Okay. So I'll definitely put Rosa Parks number 5.
Okay.
Muhammad Ali number 4.
I've actually met Rosa Parks.
Really?
Yeah. She used to drive the uni bus,
Oh my god.
the U1.
Number 3, I would put.
Are you gonna feature?
No,
Okay.
unfortunately.
That's very humble.
Yeah.
Number 3, I would put.
Does Yinka get a shout?
I'm more thinking of people who've like actually paved the way for like black people. I mean, I could put Abe Lincoln there because he abolished slavery, isn't it?
I don't think he.
So is he one of those things?
Yeah, he's got.
I don't think he really counts. It's not really my place to say, but in my opinion, I sort of see him on my team.
You have the ability to overrule his shout, though.
Yeah.
As a member.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I'll give him the card.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Do you have
but I won't put him on top 5. You know what I mean?
okay, honorable mention maybe?
Yeah, honorable mention. Yeah, I put Kunta Kinte.
No idea who that is.
Oh, you know the movie Roots, the
I
slavery
know the
movie.
Kendrick Lamar song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so he mentions Kunta Kinte.
Okay.
I put Kunta Kinte. The character, not the actor. I don't give a fuck. Number 2.
Are you familiar with Alfonso Ribeiro?
No,
Carlton from The Fresh Prince?
no, he doesn't. No. Fuck.
That's my shout.
He just did a dance. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, I would put. Oh, what's his name? Denzel Washington, number 2,
Yeah, heard of him.
and number 1, Martin Luther King.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Because he's just like iconic for like when you picture like black people
Yeah.
pave the way for us.
He's in my top 5.
even though you never listen to the speech.
No, but I mean, I understand the speech. I get it. I have a dream. You know.
No, I've never watched Smosh, but I understand they're very important for YouTube history.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I would say
yeah.
Martin Luther King is the Smosh of racism.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess because like with Smosh. No, I mean even like I even want to say that even like KSI, with like KSI.
Do you call your brother KSI?
No, I'm just saying KSI isn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, like he paved the way for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Not just black people, like white people. Like, like
fucking
everyone.
a lot of them.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
like
you know
the
what I
fucking
mean?
sidemen.
Yeah,
yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, he paved the way for a lot of people. Not even like people from the sidemen. Just
Yeah.
a lot of people. Like, he gave people that confidence. So like, oh, all right. He started off in his bedroom. Now look at where he is. You know, he gave people that confidence. So, like, I'll say like he's a pinnacle part of YouTube.
Yeah, no doubt.
100%. Yeah.
Who do you think would win a Tekken tournament out of your top 5?
Oh, and the honorable mention, Martin, Abe Lincoln.
He's
Yeah.
techie with the Tekken.
Yeah, 100%. He has to be. Have you seen him kill zombies? No, not zombies.
Vampires?
Yeah.
I did watch that
Yeah.
awful movie.
Awful.
So shit.
I thought it was kind of cold. When he's like,
I think that was like a universally panned movie. Abe Lincoln, Vampire Hunter.
I like that logic with Abe Lincoln. It's like, yeah, you guys can have your freedom as long as I can smoke you at Xbox. You are allowed to be free, but you have to hop online with me.
It's got a solid 34% Rotten Tomatoes rating, so yeah, it's Oscar worthy.
34%. What about IMDb? 6 out of 10?
Metacritic 42%, IMDb 5.9.
It's a stinker.
Yeah.
0.9. I mean, that's not bad.
If you could take one white person, if you could take one, because you just picked Abe, not Abe.
No. Okay, no Abe. All right.
If you can take one white person and turn them black, who would you like?
That is actually such a
Please pick me. Please pick me.
Rufus Rice.
Oh, man, I would love it just for a day.
What would you do with that day? It's like a fucking machine gun.
I'd love to be invited to the cookout one day. That's a dream.
No, but all right. If I could actually turn, like when you say,
But I invited my black mate to the picnic.
yeah.
And he got upset because we were having sandwiches. Like,
Wait, what did you have at the picnic? Fried chicken?
No, of course, of course not.
You had a tuna sandwich.
Yeah, tuna sandwich, millionaire shortbread, that sort of thing.
What was that thing you brought in earlier? The poshest biscuit of all time.
A tiffin.
Have you ever heard of a tiffin?
Maybe a glass of prosecco. We'll play a bit of cricket, catch a few wasps in a Coke can, that sort of thing. But he was like, where's all?
You play croquet?
No,
You look like you do.
I have done. But he was like, what the fuck's going on? I was like, if you want to come to the picnic, mate, you've got to appreciate the culture.
So you want to do the same with the
Yeah,
cookout?
that's like this is like me going to the cookout and being like, where the fuck's all the cloudy lemonade?
Do you know Starred Guy?
Yeah,
You remind me of Starred Guy.
yeah, thanks. That's a compliment, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Who is it?
you know that his name's Starred Guy, and he's like he takes the piss out of rich people, basically. Yeah,
But he is one as well.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what you have in common.
Yeah. So I'm still hoping on my invite one day. I think it's when you get the letter from Hogwarts, you find out you're a wizard. That's how I'm hoping for my invite to the cookout to arrive.
I mean, yeah, you're invited.
Yeah. Cheers.
Have you ever been to a cookout?
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to the next one. I wanted to.
You like collard greens?
I want like Black Hagrid. Oh, I don't know what they are, but I love them. I'd like Black Hagrid to turn up at my door and need the assist from you here and say you're a Rufus.
You want the fucking hood Hagrid to come out?
Yeah, the Hood Hagrid.
Can't wait for all the beats.
Yeah. Edison's gonna love this. Anyway, on that cheerful note, we're gonna end it here. Thank you so much, Deji, for coming on. Have you got any upcoming projects you'd like to shout out to the cam?
I actually do, but
What are you up to?
But I want it to be like a secret.
Okay,
Yeah.
so fuck that then. Fuck me, I guess.
Oh, thank you for having me. Honestly, this is
Absolute pleasure. Properly getting to chat to one of my heroes and not just having you apologise for something you didn't really do. I know the audience has wanted this one for a long time, so make sure you smash subscribe, and you know what? Get your bollock out. Don't open a pack with it. I want you to navigate to your podcast app of choice and hit the 5-star rating with your bollock, if that's even possible.
A 5-star rating.
Yeah, I want you to rate this podcast 5 stars out of 5.
You mean like?
No, you can rate. I don't know if you've heard about this, but you can actually rate stuff out of 5 stars. Have you heard of this system? So if something's really good, you give it 5
No,
stars.
I know, but where the fuck do you rate?
I don't know.
On Spotify.
Oh, Spotify.
Can you actually-
Yeah, that's what it's
Yeah.
called. Yeah.
You can also comment on podcasts on Spotify now.
Yeah, you can comment. You can be.
Alright.
Well, guys, leave a comment and rate 5 stars.
Do you want to just give us one real clean sort of N-word for the vibes, just to end it off?
I feel like they've got enough.
Not playing.
Thanks so much for watching. We'll be back again next week. Back to you in your house. Awesome. Great job, Dej.
Thank you. That was fun.